Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Number 30 with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Randy Johnson, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Mariners, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5. Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
Chris Taylor.
So striding in, Chris Taylor. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Cano on at first, nobody out. And he lays off the pitch down and away, ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
First pitch of the at-bat. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
None out, runners at first and second. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Dozier, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Now at the plate, Gabriel Guerrero. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Guerrero is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. He's set. The 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Guerrero, a native of Puerto Rico. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out. Give your team a chance. Give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit. Even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Chan. And that retires the side. Mariners forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mariners lead it 1-0. Taijuan Walker is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in, Diego Corona. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
And what's amazing about this, Dan, you see guys get hot. And when they get hot, it's usually base hits and doubles. Not the case with this monster. He's driving everything he sees out of the ballpark.
Absolute pitcher's nightmare right now. On point with the fastball. You throw him a breaking ball, it better be a good one, because if you hang it, he's going to bang it.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. That's in there. 3-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Guerrero is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Stepping into the box, Archie Chan. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Chan is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 1 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
The 3-2 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping up now, Michael Lee. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. He's set. Here it comes. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Chan leads off first with one away. Pops this one up. Taylor ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Stepping up to the plate, number 3. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Row, this guy's really turned it on last 10 games, hitting well above 300 in that stretch, so he's doing all he can do right now.
Yeah, he's on fire, Dan. Everything is lining up for him to make a late surge at this batting crown. Don't try and do too much. He's been swinging the bat nice. Don't come outside of what you've been doing.
And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and with that one he takes the lead in the home run race.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Standing in now, Nate Walker. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got that average up over 340 now, with 36 home runs and more than 150 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, number 2.
Now at the plate, number 2. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Walker steps into his windup. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Count is 1-2 now. 3 runs already home here. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-1 Houston. Leading off the inning, Roger Hanna, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on day. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now in the box, Hernandez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Now, 2-1.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Trey Turner, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Lee giving chase. He's around first, heading for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Second baseman.
Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Cox. And that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. At the plate, number 30. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
30.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy, and rightfully so. As we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Stepping in, Jose Bautista. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And even 1-1 count to Bautista.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Gary Cox waits on deck. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, Gary Cox. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Batista stands at first with one out. One and two now. Walker a move to first, and he's back easily. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Runner at first here, one man out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. On a line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Diego Corona.
So stepping in, Diego Corona. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 13, Archie Chan.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Archie Chan. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Walker comes set. Here's the 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Standing in, Chris Taylor. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Ground ball right side. Backhanded, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Dozier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Astros lead it 3-1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 47 thus far. And the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, number 3. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Nate Walker will be next. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
In now, Nate Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
Ready with the 2-0. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
At the plate, number 2, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Trout to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
At the plate, number 30. And they're runners at the corners now. He's set and the pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Runners are at first and third, one away. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batter.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Bautista. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Walker is off of first with two away. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Two and one after the foul ball there. The 2-1 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
And they've had some good at-bats against
Now
him
batting.
all game long. It
left
seems
fielder.
like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Stepping into the box, Gary Cox. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. There's Cano. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Astros 5 and the Mariners 1. Striding into the box, Gabriel Guerrero. He reached on a single in his first try.
Gabriel.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
In now, Yadier Molina. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
1-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there.
Now
He's well aware of
the
who's
first
having
baseman,
great seasons and who's
Roger
having the tough seasons at the
Hanna.
plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Into the box, Roger Hanna, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play,
16.
there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Hernandez, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for Seattle. They're down here 5-1. Number 60
please.
enters from the
Now
bullpen to do the
for
pitching.
Seattle, number 60.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Diego Corona.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Hit out towards second. Cano has it. And that's the first out. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, in this day and age where runs are at a premium, you certainly can't give any free passes. Had a rough go commanding the strike zone, gave up 4 walks, and that really hurt him in this one.
Digging in once again, Archie Chan. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And that's not all that promising a number as they find themselves just 1 spot off the bottom in the American League. Ready once again, Michael Lee, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
5 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Number 3.
Stepping in now, number 3, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Lee leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Houston. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off for the
Thank you,
Mariners.
Heidi. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Trey Turner. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
No strike.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 home. On a rope to the second baseman. And he got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The shortstop, Chris Taylor.
So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Line drive to left. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
The center fielder, number 27.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Digging in now for the Mariners, Hunter Dozier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
A ball and no strikes. Turner on second. Taylor on at first with 2 down. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Mariners leave a couple. They're down 5-1. Now to the plate, Nate Walker.
Leading up for the Astros, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet. So he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. Swinging, a ball hit softly on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 2.
Next up for the Astros, number 2. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready for another chance? Number 30. He hit a sac fly earlier. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
A pause, and the 0-2. Line to the right side. Guerrero is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
Into the box now, Jose Bautista. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 0-1 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 home. Grounded fouled off to the right side. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball well outside. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. They're up 5-1. Leading off the inning, Gabriel Guerrero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Now a hard liner, but foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. and they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL in that category. So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good pitch there on the inside, black, called the strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman, Roger Hanna.
Striding in once again, Roger Hanna. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And this is taken for a ball, high and tight. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2 one more time. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, are you aware of this after that
16.
knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
In now, Hernandez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball just inside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Digging in to try it again, Gary Cox. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Gary Cox.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Diego Corona.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Diego Corona. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is up and in, but called a strike. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 54 thus far, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Standing in now, Archie Chan. He'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One out, nobody on. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The 3-2 pitch is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Lee.
Into the box, Michael Lee. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Now the pitch. 1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Number 3 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. Ready with the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's wide, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count, the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Number 2 would be next. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Pitch on the way. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Trout will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 8 and the Mariners 1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Next will be the designated hitter, Trey Turner. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Popped up. Walker is there for it. 1 out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Now batting, Robinson Cano. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. James Paxton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
James Paxton.
Ready for another shot now. Number 2. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Number 2.
First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Paxton has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Down the first baseline. Hanna fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 30.
Striding in, number 30. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jose Bautista waits on deck. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Guerrero is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
In now, Jose Bautista, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and Bautista has a base hit.
Now batting, Noah Fielder.
Digging in, Gary Cox. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bautista, the runner at first with 2 gone. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Runner back standing. Oh, and 2, here it is. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Houston, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Buddy Whitaker been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Astros, number 10, Buddy Whitaker.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Trout.
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Ball.
2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Dozier. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here comes the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
3-1 the count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Another full count offering on its way, and a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Gabriel.
Stepping in, Gabriel Guerrero. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The next 1-2 pitch just hung in there on that one. Runners on first with 1 down. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Next for Seattle, Yadier Molina is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Diego Corona. He's 1-for-4 for the game.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
This one almost in books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another try at 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Archie Chan is on deck. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The center fielder, number 13, Archie.
Digging in the switch hitter, Archie Chan. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Corona gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Again, another foul ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily. Now another 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one
The right
strike
fielder,
away from
number
putting
8.
him away. As a
Right
pitcher,
ball.
you hate to put a
Lee.
guy on for free after all that work.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Grounded down the third baseline. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, number 3.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So striding forward now, Nate Walker. And he'll snap one over to first. Don't want to forget about him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Just keeping him close. 2 out with the man at first.
Zero.
1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
Count is 2-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score. But once it bounces over the fence, it's only third base for that base runner.
Into the box, number 2. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you.
30.
One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Ready now, number 30. And even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's one swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one.
Lays off 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Paxton comes set, 2-1 on its way.
3 balls.
3-1. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Standing in, Jose Bautista is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And there's a base hit on the line. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Ralph Jolly enters now in a mop-up role
Now
as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 2, Ralph Jolly.
Gary Cox will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. Pops this one up, and no one will get this one. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. So now 2 men in scoring position. Another full count offering on its way, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 9th inning coming up. It's the Astros 12 and the Mariners 1. Coming to the plate now, Roger Hanna. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Another full count pitch home. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. payoff pitch one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Now batting, number 16.
Standing in now, Hernandez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
In now, Trey Turner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
We got full count.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Turner, base runner at first with 1 out. Two balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here. Now the 2-0. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Chan moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Chris Taylor.
Digging in now, Chris Taylor. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. The Astros posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Randy Johnson records his 26th of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. Taijuan Walker worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.